When the Fed makes an emergency rate cut, it's not a strategy. It's a signal. A warning that the ground beneath the economy has shifted, quietly, suddenly, and faster than anyone expected. Most people feel fear in moments like this. But the people who understand what it really means often change their entire financial future. There's a moment in Warren Buffett's life that perfectly captures where we are right now. It was the early days of the 2008 financial crisis. Banks were collapsing. The stock market was bleeding. People were pacing their living rooms wondering if their savings would survive another sunrise. But inside a quiet office in Omaha, Buffett sat alone, reading balance sheets and newspaper clippings. No panic in his voice. No shaking hands. Just a man watching the storm with the eyes of someone who had seen storms before. He knew something the rest of the world kept forgetting. When the Fed moves suddenly, it's because the story behind the scenes has already changed. Today's emergency rate cut, the one making headlines, rattling markets, sparking whispers of recession, is that same kind of moment. A moment where the world freezes, waiting for answers, while opportunity quietly begins to reshape itself in the shadows. Because when the Fed cuts rates without waiting for a scheduled meeting, they're not trying to be clever. They're trying to stabilize a heartbeat, the heartbeat of an economy that's slowing faster than expected. But this isn't a doom story. This is a wake-up story. A story about perception, preparation, and the psychology of money that separates the fearful from the intentional. Think about what an emergency rate cut actually means. It means business spending is slowing. It means unemployment risks are rising. It means consumer confidence is softening. It means the Fed is running ahead of the storm, trying to keep it from swallowing momentum entirely. But here's the twist. While most people see danger, Buffett saw leverage. He saw a new landscape, a reshuffling of value, a moment where markets misprice everything, and where calm minds find opportunities emotional minds overlook. He didn't buy when things were perfect. He bought when things were misunderstood. Moments like this one. Moments like right now. There's a lesson hidden inside every emergency rate cut, and it has nothing to do with fear. It's about positioning. It's about understanding that the financial world is psychological before it's mathematical. When money becomes cheaper to borrow, when savings accounts yield less, when loans tighten and credit shifts, the economy begins a transition that rewards clarity and punishes confusion. And right now, you have a choice that people often don't realize they're making. You can react like the masses, scrolling headlines, feeling dread, contracting your vision, or you can respond like Buffett, with awareness, perspective, and strategy. This rate cut isn't the end of anything. It's the beginning of a new cycle. A cycle where calm beats chaos. Preparation beats panic. Intention beats impulse. The world will scream recession. Your job is to whisper clarity. This isn't about predicting markets. Buffett never predicted anything. It's about preparing your mindset, positioning your resources, and learning to see opportunity in the foggy places most people avoid. Emergency cuts reveal fragility, but they also reveal openings. And those openings are where wealth quietly changes hands. Imagine it's late at night. You're scrolling through your phone, the glow of the screen lighting your face. You see the headline, Fed announces emergency rate cut. Your stomach tightens. Your mind races. Your future suddenly feels blurry. That's the moment most people freeze. But you're here. You're listening. You're learning. And that puts you in a position most people never reach. Because fear makes people reactive. Perspective makes people powerful. You don't need to predict what comes next. Nobody can. You only need to understand the story unfolding and decide how you're going to walk through it. This moment isn't just economic. It's psychological. It's personal. And the people who rise from moments like this are the ones who treat uncertainty as information, not intimidation. You're one of them now. If this message helped you understand the moment we're in, if it gave you clarity instead of fear, then stay with us. This channel isn't here to scare you. It's here to guide you. To help you think like the calm voices in a noisy world, and prepare like the people who thrive during uncertainty. So if you want more clarity, more perspective, and more strength in moments like this, subscribe, like, and share this with someone who might be feeling the weight of the headlines right now. Because clarity grows when you share it. Emergency rate cuts don't define your future. Your response to them does. And in times like this, courage isn't loud. It's quiet. It's intentional. It's the decision to stay calm when the world shakes, to stay aware when others drift, to stay empowered when the future looks uncertain. This moment isn't your threat. It's your turning point. And the clarity you choose today will shape the opportunities you see tomorrow.